Good evening, YouTube. It's WhiteNightEspada. I'm kidding, actually. It's good morning, and it is 23 degrees. And what else am I doing? I'm inside revising like an absolute champ. So, procrastination mode is engaged, and I'm going to bring a deck profile for you guys. It's going to be my Tardy Orc. It's not a first-turn kill, so don't worry about it. I'm just going to get into it and explain it to you. The whole point is it's a skill drain deck, and it's an elaborate beatdown while negating your opponent's ability. Without skill drain, this deck wouldn't work, just so you know. Alright, so we got 3 Chains of Insect, 24 attack, 4.4 star ones. Incredible. Its effect is not that good, so you really need to have skill drain in the field. 3 is Effect Veiler, because it's Beast. If you don't run 3 now, you're seriously struggling against the meta. It's really self-explanatory. Then we've got 3 Giant Orc and 3 Goblin Attack Force. That's basically the same as that, just 100 points or more. You don't really want it to attack, because it's going to get 1 attack every 3 turns, and you don't want that because it's not very good. So unless you're really confident of damaging your opponent, attacking for the game, I wouldn't attack if it wasn't skill drain, just act it as some sort of wall. However, with 3 Goblin Elite Attack Force, you're attacking it just without skill drain is much more viable because it's got 1500 defense and therefore much more staying power. So that's a very good card. 3 Photon Thrash is basically the Cyber Dragon that's 4 star. It can't attack though if you control the monster, so that's a bit of a downside. But hopefully, if you've got a skill drain down the field, so that effect won't be bad. Of course, 3 Tardy Orc. This deck is essential Tardy Orc. The deck cannot work without Tardy Orc. Tardy Orc is the engine, the heart, and the soul of the deck, all combined into one. I'm kidding, but it's great fun card to play, and its effect is actually pretty decent in comparison because the opponent draws a card, you can't attack for another 2 turns or something ridiculous. So they're not being able to attack the turn you're summoned is actually not that bad in effect, especially this is 2200 attack. And also, if you summon it the first turn of the game, its effect is negated, so it's just a 2200 point beat stick. So that's always very good. 3 double summon. This deck, as you can see, has very little special summoning capability apart from Photon Thrasher. So double summon enables you to keep up the attack and keep up the field presence to match your opponents, and also it's just decent, basically. 3 Fisher, 3 Hammer Shot, and 3 Smashing Ground. This deck hates on big powered monsters, and also it hates mass destruction negation like Starlight Road, so all these get around it because it's 1 shot at a time. Like, for example, I attacked a Lagia with a Fisher, he negated, and I just attacked him with another Hammer Shot, because you've got 9, so you're going to get lots in your hand, and it's such a good card. It gets over Utopia, it gets over so many decent things, enabling you to clear the field and attack your opponent for the game. So very handy. 3 MST and 3 Night Beam. I don't run Heavy Storm because of Starlight Road being so splash and really annoying cards like that. So this really helps, and because so you can clear that back row, because you can get rid of the bottoms, as Solemn Warnings, Book of Moons, whatever, to keep your opponent dead and losing their lowest life points rapidly. I've never met an opponent that's actually Solemn Warning Tardy Orc, even though I knew that they had one face down there, through to like me being told by my friend, or not actually just finding out later through MST. So a lot of people seem to underestimate Tardy Orc, so this deck's there to show them how wrong they are. 3 Skill Drain. Basically, this deck wouldn't work without Skill Drain. It's paltry 1000 life points to negate the effects of all effect monsters, so no Tour Guide, no Rescue Rabbit, and also no drawing for your opponent. This can always attack, and this can attack always as well, and it's going to attack the turn it's normal summon. So basically, it's to keep up the beat down and stop your opponents being able to easily wipe out your monsters, and to stop your opponent's deck in their track. Essential. Right, onto the extra deck. I have 1 Blade Armor Ninja, really, because it's Warrior type, it's a very good monster card. 1 Duggestu, 1 of his Chimera Geist, because it goes over stuff like Sangan, it's quite handy actually. 2 Evil Swarm Nightmare, much better than people give it credit for. I should think this deck needs all play. As this Dark Monsters, and I have, quite a few, I've got 6 targets, so it's alright. But it's basically a Book of Moon, so when your opponent summons a Tour Guide and special summons another monster, you can just flip that down, and you're like, no Leviathan Dragon for you, biatch! And that's all good. 2 Gemini Pearl, this is such a good card. It's a normal monster that's got 2600 attacks. It can't be Fiendish Chained, and it gets rid of stuff like Utopia, Leviathan Dragon, Lagia, Dogger, whatever, name it. So that's a very good card, and that's going to see a lot of play when it comes out in Battle Pack Heavy Dawn. Get your hands on the set. Heroic Champion Excalibur is such a fun card to use. It's like unlimited power when you power up, and then you just slice your opponent to smithereens. It's so good fun to use, and it's great, like, there's image in it. It's a badass card. Shockmaster Shark Drake, it's 3 level 4, so it's quite hard to use and not really worth it, considering that I've got 22s, 23s and 24s, and that's only 28. And its effect's alright, it's good. I mean, I've used that, I've never used Shockmaster, so yeah. 2 Utopias, because it's insane, and it's That's negation's a beast. One black horn gets over stuff like Spirit Reaper and Marshmallow. Marshmallow seems to be the card that hates me so much. I always seem to find Marshmallows, and black horn helps me get over that. One Papilloperative helps me in so many situations. It's so underrated. You should all use this card. Very good. And one Dragon Gin. I don't know why it's in there. It's just to make it up to 15. I think I should take that out for a Synchro Monster. Anyway, guys, that's the deck. Tell me what you think. Please support my channel, comment, rate, subscribe, whatever. Just it just really helps me out, and I really appreciate it for you guys. Alright, guys, that's it. WhiteNightEspada signing out.